Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. I got too many titles, I know. So, anyway, I've done readings for you before. You know how it works. Just don't forget, it's non exact science. Sometimes you got to stretch it out of the box, and they're not going to give me every detail, just enough so you know what they're talking about, hopefully. Or you'll remember it later or whatever. However it falls into place, it's their show, and they never waste a message. There's always a reason for what they show or say. I trust them. I've never had one get out of line where I need to go, nope. They're usually pretty good. Anyway, we're going to talk to Grandma. I'm talk to Granny today. Granny Sadie. She's which side? She's patting over on her right side, and she's like patting the cushion next to her. Come here, sit down. Come here, sit down. She wants you to come sit down by her. She wants to talk to you. And it's like when you go over there and sit down, it's like she's totally into you, totally immersed in whatever you're going to say. Like she's sitting beside you, but she's almost in your face. Like so close to you because she's totally listening. She says, I get it. I totally get it. So she would be on your left side. So on your left side, sometimes if you're sitting somewhere and it'll probably be, and I always say probably because I never know how it's going to happen exactly for you, how you'll feel it. But you could feel a presence there. You could feel a warmth on like maybe just on your shoulder and stuff. You could just, you know how you feel somebody walk into a room but you don't see them. It's kind of like that. It's She says you do feel her next to you. She's got a very strong energy, but a very obstinate is not the word I want to use. What word do I want to use? Bullheaded. That's too strong for this. Gosh, I can't think what word I want to use. But very strong, confident, very knowledgeable, but very loving at the same time for you. So know that you can sit down and talk to her. I promise you 1,000%. She can hear you. She can see you. That's just trust that. I think you know that. She says, talk to old Granny. Pour your heart out. And now she's patting the cushion beside her again. She's patting it. She wants you to come sit down and have a talk with her. I'm not sure how you're going to hear her. Okay, so now she's getting down and she's kneeling in front of you and she's taking her hands and she's running them down one of your legs. Your left leg. She's running it down your leg. So you might feel like a creepy crawly bug feeling going down your leg all of a sudden, or it might feel really hot all of a sudden. You might feel hit my ring, sorry. A swoosh of air just going down one leg, and she's showing your left leg. And I don't know if maybe that leg has been bothering you. She's not saying why she's doing this. And then she's taking her fingers on top of that foot and she's kind of doing something like this. I don't know what she's doing. So you should feel that drumming, but it's probably not going to feel like what I'm feeling right now. It'll probably be a lot softer. It depends on how you perceive the energy and how hard she can push her energy when she's doing this. So there's a reason for this. She stands back up. She says, I've got your back. But you need to talk to me. So, like I said, 1000%, they can hear you, they can see you. Talk to her, pour your heart out. Then you have to allow whatever Granny was good at. If she was good at just sitting there and helping you solve your problems, or just being somebody to lean on and hear, to listen, that's the way. That's what you ask Granny for help with. And my ear's itching. Sorry. Anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for you too. So inside my ear was like itching, and that's the side she will be sitting on. So you'll probably get that itch inside your ear, which we all get itches, but it'll be at the appropriate time. So anyway, you ask her for help, or maybe you just need an ear. And then you have to allow and you have to watch for whatever she can help bring to you. She can help open doors, put opportunities in front of you. She can nudge people, and maybe you'll suddenly get a phone call from an old friend or somebody that you can really relate to and sit down and talk to. Somebody that has good advice. She said something about good advice. So ask her to bring that person. Ask her to bring those things to you. And then just sit back and watch. And it's truly amazing what'll pop up in front of you. But you have the right, you have the free will choice to turn it down. You don't have to accept it. She's talking about listening to a songbird. Songbird. And she doesn't say what kind. She's not showing me a picture of one. And my finches are out there singing right now, which sound different than I call them shipbirds, the sparrows and stuff that just chirp. She's talking about listening to the songbirds. I don't know for sure what she means. So you might have some bird that sings pretty, kind of get your attention. If you have one that kind of comes up and sits on the windowsill and looks at you, or one that just consistently seems to be sitting outside and singing, know that that's a sign from her, and make sure you acknowledge her, validate her, thank her, ask her to bring you more if you want more signs from her. She loves you very deeply, very much. She's also trying to bring you strength. So those moments when you feel weak and weepy, call on Granny. Call on Granny, ask her for some strength, ask her for some love, and you should feel a warmth around you, or something that will uplift you, or somebody will enter that will uplift you. Ask her to help. You have to ask. I really don't like to ask them relationship questions because sometimes there's things in those relationships that you need to learn. It's part of your learning process. But as far as the current one, she says no. I don't know if she's going to elaborate on that or not. Hang on, she wants me to do something. Okay, so Granny actually asked me to pull some cards, which they do once in a while. So this is so cool. These 3 different decks and how the cards just fall in together. And I could have let you watch me pick them, so you didn't know I went through there and picked them out myself. But that just takes up too much of your time that you paid for. So the one card is Journey Within, and this is what she's wanting you to do. And this little card says, listen to your own inner voice. Your knowledge is within you. And I will tell you, when I first started this work, the thing I heard over and over and over for myself was everything you need is already inside of you. And they just kept telling me that. I'm going, but where's it at? How do I find it? It's there, I promise you. And then the other one is surrender your attachment to the results. So she's thanking me. So go within, go within, go within. Listen to your own inner voice. Trust your gut. Trust your psychic antenna and surrender your attachment to the results. Let it happen like it's supposed to happen, like the way that they feel they can bring it to you, or the way your soul brings it out, or I don't even know if that's the way I want to say it. Go within. Actually, go sit under a tree with a piece of paper and a pen. That songbird will probably be there singing to you. She wants you to actually look in yourself. And then let go of the results. The results aren't going to be exactly the way you think they should be. It'll be 10 times better. Trust your gut. She keeps saying, trust your gut, trust your gut. And like I said, I always call this my psychic antenna. And your gut is the biggest part of your psychic antenna. If it twists, if you're always getting knots, if you're always feeling uncomfortable, not for you. Not for you. She says she wants you to find your happy place. You haven't quite found it yet. She says you're close. You're close. She says you're perfect the way you are. You need some of her confidence, some of her strength. So call on her for those. Ask her to help you with those. I'm asking her something. Hang on. And you don't have to ask her out loud. You can talk to him like this, telepathic. You not only, like I said, go sit under a tree, or go sit in whatever your happy spot would be, where you can actually get away from everything. Outside nature is the best, and it's starting to get warm enough now. I don't know where you live, but take that paper and pen, and then all the little thoughts that come in your head. My meditation is walking, and that gardening can do it for some people. Cleaning house does it for some people. I don't know. I don't know why I'm babbling that. She wants me to tell you that. Sitting outside I keep feeling like I need to go sit on my swing out on my deck. Anything like that. Let the thoughts of the laundry just go on through, and the dishes, just let those slide, and catch the thoughts that are in between. Those will be messages from her and your guides. It's hard to quiet our minds enough. They're trying to send you stuff. They truly are. And she's kind of being big on that. Hang on, let me ask her something else. All right, so I asked her about this man. She's shown me a picture. I don't know how old you are, because I don't look at anybody's Facebook page ahead of time. I don't like to have other stuff in my head. I don't remember how old you are. This guy looks like, anyway, this guy will be older than you. He's he's a little heavy, a little heavier. Well, I don't know if he's heavier than you, but because I don't know what you look like. Um, he's heavy. But it's like I feel it in my gut. I feel it in my gut when he walks forward, and that's you feel it in your soul. You feel it. You feel it in your gut. It's something that fits right. And I have just gone through this, and it's like never ever would have expected it. And you feel it in your gut. You just know. You have the right to turn it away. You have your free will choice. This one's going to get you in your soul, in your gut, in your heart. His presence. It's totally your choice. Very peaceful man. Very I don't knowing would not be the word. Maybe not your vision of the perfect guy, but it's not the outside that's the perfect, it's the inside that's the perfect. And you're going to feel that connection. And I have felt that connection with a complete stranger in a restaurant. And yet I knew he was from my soul tribe. And he kept turning around looking at me too. And I'm going, we feel this connection. Don't know who the guy was, never saw him again. But it was so freaking strong. Okay. So she's just showing him standing out there. He's walking your way. He's still a little ways away from you, but it's almost like he's right around the corner. Right around the corner to them could be, there is no time. There is no time there, so I'm not sure what right around the corner is. I can't give you a specific time. So just keep your eyes open. And maybe this won't be a love connection. Maybe it'll just end up being a really good friendship. That hurts my stomach though. Wow, this guy's going to be really good for you. So even if you just keep him at arm's length, then he's just a really good friend, which should not be the case. Anyway, don't want to be drawn on my stuff. She says Papa is there. He's being annoying. He's he like pats her on the hand. He like pacifies her. You know, like it's okay, dear, type of patting on the hand to her. Kind of like I'm just gonna say okay. I'm just gonna say okay. Just say okay. That's the way we'll get along. She said he's being annoying and something about sucking on his teeth. Did he kind of or maybe something when he was eating or I don't or did he just do that randomly or about sucking on his teeth? But she loves him. There's there's a woman walking up behind them. I feel like she's younger, but she has her hair looks gray, but she feels younger than them. But she's got gray hair, so I don't quite understand the relationship there. Not sure who she is. I'm not feeling the relationship either. So maybe she just had really, it's not light blonde hair, it looks white. This is the way they're showing her, or this is the way she's coming across anyway. But she's staying in the background. She's making herself known. hang on. One of these guys smoked, but I can't tell which one, but there's going to be the smell of smoke, and it'll be usually just a little whiff. Sometimes it can be a whole lot, but usually just a little whiff. Cigarette smoke. So make sure you, whichever one it's associated, there I go muttering again. Whichever one you think of first when you smell that is who it is. That's the first one, and don't doubt it. It crosses your mind. So you could be in the store, in the car, outside, doesn't matter. You'll smell that and validate them, acknowledge them, thank them, tell them you love them, ask them to bring you more if you want more. So, okay, so she's drawing my eyes to actually one of, no, I didn't pull one of those cards. Did I? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Actually, it wasn't one of those cards. I know where they're at. Anyway, this deck, it's called She Believed She Could, So She Did. So there you go. She's drawing my, she believed she could, so she did. So believe that you can. Trust in your gut. Trust in yourself. Go inside. Grandma's all about going inside right now. There's something you need to look at. And you'll find a lot of answers for yourself that you don't need any of us to tell you. I know, I don't trust it myself when I get it. I always have to go to somebody else. Okay, so there's something that she used to cook. And I want to say it's not like hamburgers, steaks. It's something, the foreign's the word I want to use, like maybe a traditional, something from another country. I want to say German. I may be off on the country dish that she used to cook. She's standing in her kitchen holding a wooden spatula, or wooden spoon, excuse me, wooden spoon. So you might hear her rattling around in there, but whatever this dish was, and I don't think she made it very often, but it's I want to say a German dish. When you smell that, or you hear something that would sound that wooden spoon would make, maybe in a pan, like stirring something, validate her, acknowledge her, know that that's her. I started to say keeping an eye on you, but she's not keeping an eye on you. Checking up, checking in, checking in. She says checking in. Making sure her baby's okay. She loves you very much. She says you don't have to be perfect to be perfect. Ooh, I've never heard that. That's pretty cool. You don't have to be perfect to be perfect. You're already perfect. But you don't have to be perfect according to the world, or according to somebody sitting there, or according to the rules of the world, or you're already perfect. You're perfect. You don't have to be perfect to be perfect. I'm going to write that down. Boy, yes, grannies can be pretty smart when we need to. She knows that you used to draw on her for strength. She was not one of those distant grannies. That doesn't mean she lived next door, that she was there all the time. I don't know where she lived, but she wasn't one of those distant grannies. She was ready to listen and be involved with you anytime you needed her. And she still is. She wants you to know that. She still is. You're going to hear a ringing. Kind of ringing. I don't know if it's a bell. Kind of ringing. Like, it's kind of like a phone ringing, but it's more like a landline phone. just everybody with their cell phones, you know, I have tunes all over my phone. Play music. This is an actual phone ringing, like an old rotary phone. If you didn't know what that is, I don't know how old you are. A landline. Just plug into the wall. That kind of a regular phone ring. You're going to hear it up here. And I always tell people, we not only have these ears, we have these ears up here. We actually hear up here. So that ringing, you're going to hear it anywhere. And it could be in a movie, you could be seeing somebody getting a call on an old phone. You can see an old phone on Facebook. You can hear it. You hear it walking through a store, sitting in your car. Doesn't matter. That'll be another sign from her. Know that she's trying to call you. She's trying to talk to you. She's trying to get a hold of you. So pay attention to whatever happens. When that ringing happens, and the smells and stuff are okay, but the ringing, pay attention to what's happening at that exact moment. I don't know if she's just going to be trying to say, hey, I'm here, or there could be something in a song, the title of the song, the words, exact words that are playing on a song at that moment, or something on the TV. Could be, just pay attention to exactly what's going on at that moment when you hear this ringing in your head. You're going to got bats in your belfry. You ought to see what goes on in my head. She's so peaceful. She's so total peace and love and strength for you. And you're going to be able to draw on that. Yeah, she's all about that in this reading. She's pulling my ear. I don't know if she ever pull on your ear. She's pulling my ear, trying to get my attention. She says you need to get away from the hustle and bustle of the world and find a peaceful spot. It will free you. And I promise you that's true. It will free you. It really will. She has nothing but love and deep admiration for you. Once again, she's wanting you to go inside, my dear. Listen to that inner voice. Journey within, my dear. Let's surrender your attachment to the results. Anyway, Grandma's done. Granny's pretty cool. And much love to you, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. She says something's coming. Some event is coming. Some event is coming. And she will be there. So know that they go to the birthdays, the graduations, the anniversaries, the whatever's coming. There's some event, some kind of celebration. It doesn't have to be a big blowout, just something coming pretty quick, and she will be there. So know that she'll be there. So you might kind of watch out for the smells or the sounds or the whatever. She'll let you know. Much love to you. See you later.